Oh crap, my iPad's turned off, 'cause that's what the people on the airplane say to do during landing. It's also full of fingerprints. What's up, socials? Happy Social Thursday. Today we are going to talk about my favorite comments and questions from this month, which was September, right? Yes. Our first question is from yesterday's video about Foursquare, because if you were listening, I told you that I'm a little bit behind on filming, that your comments may have made it into this episode if you left a good one. And Let's Go Road Trippin' did just that. They said, welcome back. I use Foursquare, but maybe I can use it better. Being a travel vlogger, what would be the best strategy for my Foursquare usage? Currently, I am just using it as you did, checking in where I go. I would love to hear your thoughts. Good question, because I have some really good advice for this. What I love about Foursquare is that you can now have a brand presence. So I have a brand presence on Foursquare for Savvy Sexy Social. I don't do this tip all the time, but it is very useful because it can get your brand name out there, especially if you are a travel vlogger. What you should be doing is leaving tips at different locations with your brand page present. So if you go and stay at a hotel, just like I was talking about how I did yesterday, and you want to leave a tip saying, I loved this place, make sure you check out the sauna or whatever, you could use your brand profile on Foursquare rather than your personal profile to leave that tip. Then the next time people check in, they may see that tip. That tip may pop up. A lot of times when you check in on Foursquare, you'll notice other people will leave tips and they'll show up as soon as you've checked in. So you'll know what they recommend that you do. So if you do that and it's your brand presence that shows up with that tip, people are gonna be like, oh, who's this Let's Go Road Trippin' person? Maybe I'll check out their vlog, because you're a video blogger about travel and they like to travel because they're checking in to this hotel too, and this all comes full circle. So Foursquare is really cool. If you provide good content there, just like everywhere else, you can get your name out there. Our next comment comes from David Zalai, and this was from the Digital Mentors, getting the attention of your digital mentors video. I have many digital mentors on YouTube, and you're the only one who ever replies to my comments. That recognition means the world to me, so yeah, I feel like I've been noticed. But thank you for the advice in this video. I still can't get over the epic desktop backgrounds. Yes, these backgrounds people keep asking me about are brought to you by Windows. I don't know why this is like, I don't know. They start changing out when I'm filming and stuff. I'm sorry about that. I can't control them because I have them on a rotation. I can control that actually, I just don't. But yeah, I did not create them. They are default with Windows. So there's that. And I do like to reply to every comment that I get. I don't go back to old videos that often and reply to comments because I have a really hard time keeping up with the YouTube inbox. It's just impossible to follow. But I do reply to all my comments because you guys are down there, you're talking to me. Like, what am I gonna do, just not answer? That's so weird. If you send me an email, I reply to your email. If you send me a tweet, I try to reply to every tweet too. Tweets, emails, YouTube comments, as long as it's like the same week as the video, I will probably see your comment and I try to reply. I think that a lot of video creators take advantage of the fact that they have an audience that's starting to build up and they just can't get to all their comments. They're overwhelmed, and I have a problem with that. You can't get to it. They did you a favor by building up your presence, so take the time to write back. Even people that hate on me. I actually dismissed somebody yesterday from a comment that said that they didn't like my stuff, and I was like, goodbye, you can go, you don't have to stay. So yeah, I try to reply to all my comments, even if you're a hater. Charles J. Meyer sent a comment from the social shoutouts video for September, which was a couple weeks ago, and he said, I think it would be fun if you did a podcast that had people call in. I would call in. I really want to do this. Like I said, I'm totally inspired by the Chelsea Peretti podcast. I think she's hilarious, and just the connection that you have, I was gonna say emotional connection, but it's just really personal connection that you have when you're talking to somebody. Like, it's just like a meeting, except I'm having a meeting with you on the phone and we're recording it for the betterment of the entire community. So I don't know, I think it sounds fun. I'm kind of working out some technical things with that to make it happen, but stay tuned, because if I ask you to call in, I'm gonna need you to do it so we can make a really cool podcast, okay? Okay. I'm writing back Adam Singer, who sent me some cool stuff in the mail, and I thought he saw my Instagram, but he didn't. So I'm tweeting him, but look how cute this is. It's a little android. My friend Adam works at Google in San Francisco or wherever their campus is, and he sent me this little guy, and I'm like, you're cute. I think we'll be friends. You'll sit right here, okay? Okay, so now the Apple Android debate can begin if you must. That's all for today's socials. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know I only went through 3 comments, and that's because I'm kind of picky when it comes to my favorite comments and questions. Somebody told me last time I should have answered more comments, but you know what? I can't, because they're not all well thought out sometimes. So I love you guys, but just because you said this is a great video doesn't mean it's going to be worthy of one of these videos. So unless you have something valuable to bring to the conversation, I am not going to talk about it on this segment. But thank you for watching anyway and appreciating everything that I do, because without you, there'd be nothing going on around here. There would be no androids to hang out with the Apple chick. Sorry, there is a bus outside. And I just realized I called myself an Apple chick. A lot of weird things happening at one time. Anyway, tweet with me at Fantastic and at Savvy Sexy Social. I will see you next week when we'll be back into a regular flow of just my videos. I think I'll finally be back on East Coast time at that point as well. I am not as of yet, so that's frustrating. But yeah, I'm gonna let you go for now. So, bye.